Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time for some more adventures of Ash and Steel. And we're going to begin this particular episode by continuing our exploration of that little mining area we opened up. Now we know there's a lot of those tunnel crawler creatures in there and they can be pretty dangerous if they get a hit in, so we're going to be putting our helmet on once we get inside the tunnels. Additionally, it might theoretically protect our heads slightly if there's a cave-in. This is wrong. This is where I thought I would be when I started on that path. I thought I was taking the shortcut across to that little signpost up there. But I got where I wanted to go, so it's all good. So, steel cap on, and underground we go. Did we fully explore? I think we found another way in up there, possibly. Oh no, this involved going all the way down to a beach and some area that looked like we were supposed to visit it later, possibly with some kind of special tools. Right. Well, in that case, we have explored enough of this area because we know where that other path goes, and we will be heading in here. Now then, let's be constantly on the lookout for danger. We've seen the danger already, mind you. It's a good start. Uh-oh. And again, please. Alright, you're next.
Come on!
Didn't look good.
Give me your best shot!
Oh, adult. Okay. Well, as long as these knockdowns continue, then I'm all in favour of just smacking it really hard with a big hammer. Because it's level 25 and we are not. I think that is the top of the waterfall that I could have entered. I could have tried to squeeze up through there earlier. Well, okay, and this looks like we should not attempt to mine it yet, because we are introducing this thing to the business end of a very long hammer. Good, you were close enough. I'm so glad.
Get over here, Gaza!
Is it having trouble getting under the beam? I think that's a distinct possibility. I don't like that.
Get over
waiting
here,
for the green
gasser!
cloud to begin to subside, and it doesn't seem to be doing it, does it? Good.
You won't leave here alive!
Perhaps now that green cloud will finally fade. Yes. It sounds like there's still more there. And this is the herbfish. Got it. If they're having trouble getting under that, we might too. Nope. That's a dead body. It says open. Odd. Cave note. Alright. Well, as I can hear more of these things, this cave was probably not a good place for him and his friends to sleep. It looks like at least 3 people were sleeping here. I'm not looking forward to potentially having to try and find and rescue the other 2 by following that stream along that way, although that looks like a dead end just beyond those routes, so I don't think we actually can. Oh, there's another drop down point over there. Okay, well. Curses. The spot wasn't as good as we thought. We tried to get a foothold, but those blight blasted bugs are coming out of every crevice. I know I'm going to die here. If you find my body, tell Leo to stay at the old Omega Beach. Wait a minute. Because we found another note, didn't we? Not Leo. Jack. Okay. Well then, let's try this. This might not be iron. Okay. Tried. Gold. Well, okay then. No. Alright. Better than nothing. This is harder than the iron. I'll take it, and I will get out of here. Oh, there's more! Well then, we could do with some more. Got really... Okay. Yeah! Ooh. Well, I got something out of this. And I believe... Hello, game. Oh, you're auto-saving at the same time as I press the I key for the inventory. Got it. I believe one of these things is to do with mining. So, with that established, we've explored this. Tell Leo to stay on the old Omega beach. So, obviously, we're going to ask ourselves, have we met anyone called Leo? If we have, it would have been before this portion, the glossary was implemented. And I suspect that telling him that now might not matter that much. However, tunnel beasts. Ah, damn it. Adult tunnel beasts. How is that still not done? Okay. And we might as well take these now. Okay, so we got a little bit of money and we can get a bit more from the bank soon. I was expecting that cavern complex to be a bit deeper. Not sure what to do about that. We're still a bit low on quests, so we might just be doing some exploration for now. We're going to take this off because it looks very wrong. We don't need 2 of these. But it might be worth... Okay, so that's big on blunt. We're actually lowest on piercing, so... So, steadfast might... No, that's 6. That's 3, 4, 5. Hunters, right? Is the best for overall stat balance for us. Because it brings up our piercing damage a bit. Piercing resistance, rather. Okay. And we're keeping our iron strength ring on the right hand. Are any more of these? Oh, okay. Critical chance would be quite nice. Maximum health also quite nice. Oh, and actually with this money, what we could do is run back to our cottage and check the price of... I'm thinking the camp kitchen would be quite nice, but we need to save the money! We need to save the money for when we level to get the skills, and the best way to get the money is to complete quests. Now, I did say I wanted to try to get to the Alpha and Omega areas by this path. And that does give me a reason to drop in on the house and check up on it again, even though we were there right at the end of the last episode. But that's okay. I'm still loving the optimization from a new patch. So, $500, and it would give us 20 health. And we'd be able to check food recipes here without having to find a campfire or cooking pot out in the wild that we could use. We could build the chicken coop. Not... again, it's removing the temptation later on and just getting it out of the way now. Even if it is placing other upgrades further away. And while we are here, I will check up on the... Okay, so we haven't had... Oh, okay, what have we got? Some hailgrass and ripened sweet thistle. I do need to get advanced survival so that I can start brewing better potion recipes at some point. Here we go. And I'm still really not liking trying to find a way to get to that strange wooden plank sticking out to the east of Evatersby that looks like it's a map vantage point, because trying to climb up to that seems to be impossible so far. That does also seem to be a place we should be looking for quests. Here we go. Bit of a loading spike. There we go. And usually we'd have a second one towards the other end here. But instead we just got a tiny little lag spike. So yeah, the game is really managing its resources much better than it used to. Now we could run around this way or take the shortcut through. We'll go for the shortcut. Provided I can still remember. I mean, it's just heading through the farmlands, right? And here we are. We might want to...
it's Tristan!
Oh, you've heard of me? We might want to explore that cave under there where we defeated the brute at some point. But for now, we're just glad to be alive. You know what? We're getting a little bit of recognition now.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
Happens all the time, you know.
That's for sure.
It's better than being accused of wearing junk, isn't it? And maybe we should waste... No, we just spent a load of money, didn't we, on food? Right. Masterful. Advanced. Okay, we can't learn any of those. We could do... 1, 2... No, just 2, please. That's expensive enough already. Oh, and we should eat this next time we get hurt, just to get rid of it. Okay. Gotta go now. I don't believe he has a name. I am correct. So now, we're going to explore this path off to the left. Oh! There are some naves up this way. But I think there were 3 of them, and that could be a bit of a tough call for us. So we have the free farm. It's that way. Alpha and Omega in this direction. Let us explore. Let's stay on the path for now. And maybe rein in our speed a little. This is looking like uncharted territory. I believe I've poked my head in here and encountered some nasty monsters once or twice in the past and not necessarily saved. I think it was wolves, or maulers rather, and we know that this hammer is bad against maulers. Most of its attacks will miss. And while this is a downgrade, maybe we should sharpen this sword up too, as we don't seem to be getting a new crafting skill anytime soon. That, over that way, I think we've set foot inside. I think this is where we found the powerful maulers, down that way. And I believe this path may have headed off to an entirely different area. Oh, with a thick wooden palisade with a wide open gateway. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the path leading onwards. The other one seems to go that way. Oh, oh, actually then, if we're going east... Yeah. This does seem a little more like it's headed towards the large wilderness area we have not yet explored, which should... the beginning and the end. If we encounter an... Okay. Individually I can handle all of those monsters. All three together would be a very tough call. Okay, what's going on here? Hey. Oh, you're just dead. Or maybe not, actually. Hang on. Oh, that's only level 10. This almost feels like we should have come here ages ago. And we're going to eat another herbfish pie. Because one more should get us a stat point. I believe it's dexterity. Hello, Mr. Ratwalker. Would you like to play with my hammer? You would? Why, that's so kind of you. Welcome to Hammer City. Population U. Now. Okay. Fair enough.
You won't leave here alive!
That actually works quite effectively. And if I stay on the path for a little and don't explore off the sides too much, I'm still a long way from that path near the city gates. But there appears to be farmland here. And the sound of large hooves. I think it's down there. But I cannot see the beast. I've seen it. Okay, maybe not the greatest idea, but... Fucking move, Tristan.
Get over here, Kersa!
And again.
You won't leave here alive!
Don't give it a straight line, it loves. Back it up, Tristan. For God's sake.
Come on! Give me your best shot!
Do not antagonize the beast any more than you already have. And I didn't even... A good hide. Rare animal hide. Okay, so we might be getting... close to the kind of trophy that man would like. But for now, when we finish recovering from our potion, we're going to eat our last herbfish pie, and that should increase our stats and make up for the fact that we did drink a healing potion. I hope the people who live here are friendly. Yes, the thought just occurred to me that they might not be. Well, the guard hasn't killed me, and he probably could if he wanted to. Now then. Last of 20, and we don't seem to have gained a stat boost. One moment then. I'm just going to check the list quickly. Which may briefly cause the game sound to cut out because it's currently minimized. I apologize. Okay. Yeah, 20 herbfish pies is supposed to give a point of dexterity. So what do we got left here? We got the cabbage pies, which are supposed to give dexterity. Fresh bread and potatoes is supposed to give stamina. And fresh bread and meat is supposed to give strength. The apple pie and rum are also supposed to give strength. For now then, let's put this here, and we can query the other one later. Maybe I got it already, and I'd already eaten some before I got the stack of 20. But if so, then I've got them off the list, because I appear to have taken them off the active list. So dexterity is now just for cabbage pies, and we do have those. In fact, let's treat ourselves to one now. And look for people we could interact with. Excuse me, sir, do you have a name?
Oh, it's Tristan.
No, but you've apparently heard mine. I will appreciate my fame by hoping you won't report me for picking that plant in the middle of your field. And I've now found the gate in and feel a bit silly for hopping the fence. He definitely knows I'm Tristan because I climbed over the fence instead of looking for the gate. You know what? Let's look a little more recognisable by removing our helmet. Although if we wanted to be even more recognisable, we should probably don our leather cap because we were wearing that for so long. Now, we're looking for someone who's supposed to be in this area. We are looking for... Olgerd, who works as a field worker here. Okay. So let us do two things. Explore the fields, explore and enjoy the fields is one thing. Second thing, look for a good vantage point from which to map out the land. Hello, lady. Do you have a name? You do not. Lots of allotments over there by the look of it. And what would they like today for Gravediggers Guild? 3 knives. For 15 gold. I need to try and find a representative of the Gravediggers Guild quickly, in that case. And there doesn't appear to be one just here.
We'll fit through the entrance soon.
Yes.
Do I know you?
Remember how
Not yet.
things used to be?
My name's Tristan.
This is nothing.
I'm not from around here.
Jens, did you have a question?
Yeah.
Are you in charge here?
No, I'm the steward of this vineyard. Alfred is the one in charge. You'll find him in the big house by the windmills to the north.
Right.
How are your grapes?
Pretty feckin' awful, Tris. We've got thieves now.
Oh,
I thought
dear.
that was normal on farms.
Other farms, perhaps, but we're quite strict about that sort of thing. We've got a city to feed, you know.
What's being stolen?
Well, that's the thing. It's just grapes for now, but in whole clusters. Not enough to affect production for now, but I don't want to let it get that far.
Could the thieves be from among your own?
Sounds
No,
like hobsters.
I trust our folk completely. Besides, they rip the bunches off clumsily, like small children. None of ours would do that. I've even had to hire a guard from the city, but he's been no help. Just drinks his fill of free wine.
Oh, Tristan.
I could try and find the thieves.
Go ahead, Tris. I'd be right grateful if you managed to find them. I'll give you the rest of the wages I was going to pay that city drunkard.
And the wine he's owed as well.
It's a deal.
Okay. And what can we purchase here? Ooh. Something we can't do yet. No, I don't really have the money at the moment, do I? Okay. Well, there are
said
more
it.
people around here.
Remember how things used to be? This is nothing in comparison.
Maybe I should
Around
move
here,
to
you
the
have a name.
Oh, young man,
city.
want to earn some gold?
What do you need?
My hauler's dead drunk, and I need to bring this box to the centre. I'll tell you right away, it's a heavy one, so if you're not the strong sort, don't even try.
Oh, we can give it a try.
I'm quite strong.
Ah, you do look strong. I think you can handle it. Grab the box and follow me.
Okay, where's the box?
Like ugly monsters? Scary monsters?
Monsters are called monsters because they are ugly and scary.
That's for sure.
Having a spot
What
above
a
her,
nightmare.
finding the box he wants me
This
to
weather's
lift up.
been mad
I mean,
lately.
you'd think it would be
Sunny
this.
and rainy, then sunny again.
Happens all the time, you know.
Bread prices went up again. We'll be eating grass soon.
Sometimes I wonder why we even
Ah.
have guards.
Rough to be sure. But life
Got it.
goes on.
Heard a couple maulers howling at the walls
And he's kindly
yesterday.
stopped to wait for us
They've
too.
grown fearless.
They arrested someone in the port last night.
My bones are aching again. Been trying all sorts of ointments. Nothing
Now,
helps.
hopefully, we won't get
Someone
attacked
was out wandering the streets and yelling
by
at
anyone
the
or
police
anything on
last
this
night.
journey. And it helps us learn
I haven't
where
seen you around here before. From the city, are you? You could say that. Yep.
Tristan
You've got
might-
strong arms for a city boy. I'm impressed. I was strong at your age too. 10 years in the Navy and 5 in the infantry. Those were the days. The Storm Winds War had only just begun back then, and all of Greyshaft stood together as one. You should have seen the ships we built. Couldn't tear your eyes away. Nowadays, no one can even build a privy that's not crooked. Greyshaft is a mere speck of what it used to be.
Let me guess, we turn... well, we don't turn right here. This is more of a straight onwards jobby. than a turning. And as soon as we do this, if we're not engaged in conversation, Tristan needs a drink. Alright, this could be trouble. This fellow looks a bit official. Now he's got a helmet on. He looks even more official. We will struggle up these steps. Not necessarily due to the weight of our burden, but due to our all-consuming thirst that must be attended to. Now,
We're here! Put it under the awning. Excellent work.
Heavy bastard!
I haven't put it down yet. What, here? I wouldn't really call that an awning, but I will. Tristan, drink some bloody water. I pressed the button once already. There we go.
A good beating not long ago.
Excellent work. Come see me in a few weeks. I'll have another shockingly heavy thing for you to transport.
Right.
I can't make any promises, but I'll try.
Do come by. I have a potion tucked away that gives you vigour. You can have it as
Oh.
payment.
In a few weeks' time. Not
Soon,
now,
we will be
obviously.
dead too.
That's good gold.
Nobody cares.
We got these still. We can look forward to doing something with those at some
Bones
point
are
in the
aching
future.
again.
Fork.
Been trying all sorts of ointments.
All these lovely
Nothing
things. That's a
helps.
proboscis, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Right. Gold ore. Excellent stuff.
Huh?
Probably almost enough to smelt some gold of our own. Now, while we're up here...
Mark my words, they have definitely stirred something up.
Someone was out wandering the streets and yelling like a bloody fool again
you're a
last
craftsman.
night.
You came! I'm glad to see you. And I've heard tale of your exploits.
Aye, things certainly got interesting fast.
Didn't use up all your strength on your adventures, I hope. The thing I was talking about is quite heavy.
Oh, even more strength. Okay.
I didn't. Let's go.
It's not far, just over there.
An anvil. Are you serious?
No one needs this piece of junk and it takes up far too much space in the house. I have that potion here, by the way. Don't roll your eyes, let's go.
I think we'll drink first.
I heard the orders all a buzz about something.
Yeah. They've been running their feet off lately.
Anvil.
Must be some kind of a commission coming from the
Ridiculously heavy,
capital.
and we're going back this
So,
way now.
what's
That
going on up
chicken
in the
is having
highest
a
circles?
epileptic
Are
fit.
you
Same as always. Squabbling, intrigue, murder.
At least some things on Greyshaft never change. Have you heard of the Men of War revolt?
I think I read about it in a book. After the war, right?
Aye, when they disbanded the Navy, a fair amount of sailors were suddenly left with nothing to do. And what were they skilled at? Killing for coin that they burned through in the taverns. But now there was no killing to be done and no coin on top of that. Until some realised they could earn their keep with those skills even without a war on. And others stewed in their hatred. Everyone knew it wouldn't end well. One evening, one of the Men of War got in a confrontation with the guards. But this was no ordinary man. He was one of the higher-ups, the commanders. He gave his rallying cry and things escalated from there. The streets ran red with blood.
This doesn't sound
Thank
good.
the one someone went and found that one sensible man of war who calmed the whole situation down. What was his name?
Narest?
Narest?
Right! His son was a guardsman too. There's no one else who'd make a better negotiator here. A few days after the negotiations, the rioting stopped completely. But they say that scar on the heart of the Men of War never did heal.
So perhaps that's why Narest is living off by his own, rather than with the rest of the Men of War.
This is the place. Drop it here. I'll get it over to the rubbish later.
What, just here?
Thank you. Here, you've earned this. And take care of yourself. You're a good lad.
I'll try.
A potion of strength. Excellent. Well, we'll be making good use of that any second now. Right. I'm going to save after that because it happened at the same time as the autosave. And the autosave may not have saved it, as in it may have started applying before the autosave was made, and finished applying after it was made, and it may not have been, you know, included. So we're going for a manual save, and then I'm going to go and look at the big high number that's a whole 1 point higher than before, and think, hey, maybe I don't need to put a point in their next level. Alright, let me see now. That was good. Now, I have met a lot of the people back here.
Sick.
Why is he wearing
Fog's
that jolly?
rolling
in. Weather looks grim.
Just some...
Someone was
and
out
we get a
wandering the
bridge.
streets
Excellent.
and yelling like a bloody fool again last night.
I was going to speak to this individual, but it turns out to not be a human being after all. Probably shouldn't be jogging, to be honest, but it is getting late. Hello. You're over here now. Okay. I have a feeling there's nowhere really here for me to rest. You look like a person I can talk to. You're not, apparently. That's interesting. So we have 2 shrines here that we could pray at if we had some funds to donate to the gods. And I don't know of anywhere we can sleep around here, so we might have to back out of this place and come back later on. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. But I'd also like to find the miller and ask for advice. I don't suppose it's you, sir. No.
Fog's rolling in.
Oh,
Weather looks grim.
and we're looking for a field worker around these parts called Olgerd as well. This looks less like fields. In fact, if it's a vineyard, he probably won't be here at all. Why does this look like we can... No. Looked like we could sleep up there. The light is leading us there for some reason. And maybe I'll explore later on. But for now, we'd like to find someone who works here. That is a really awkward place to put it right in front of the doorway. Well, whoever works for Mill doesn't appear to be here just yet. That looks like trouble, because I have my hammer. And that, over there, is a big beetle. Less trouble, but still trouble all the same. Let's head back down into the valley. Or at least, you know, vaguely in a downwards direction. Excuse me, lady. I don't suppose you... Nope. Oh. definitely.
Quickly! To arms! Run, whelp! Run!
Did that hide?
Oh, the next
Well.
one's gonna hide more. That was skillful.
Okay, this area is not safe. Not by a long shot. Okay, so a nasty insect came in here and attacked people. Not a lot we can do about that. Oh, and there's one of these things here as well. How lovely. Where? That might have been the sound of a spade sinking into the earth, but it also sounds like a monster making a nasty, hostile sound.
Why is he wearing that junk?
There we go.
It's Tristan!
Please tell me those weren't both the same person, but that was the second man there. At first I thought, oh yeah, he's recognised us. He's going, hey, look, it's Tristan. And then, as in to counter the previous query, so he's like, why is he wearing that junk? He's like, hey, come on, he's Tristan, don't be nasty. And then I thought, actually, he could be going, well, why do you think he's wearing it? He's Tristan. Of course he's wearing junk. It's all he ever does, apparently. So we got ourselves another priest here.
Oh, it's Tristan!
We're definitely getting some good recognition. Okay. Does this fellow have a name? No. Okay. That was an interesting leap. We might have to go up that way then. And there is another windmill. Looks... well, it's tall. It's on higher ground. It's not necessarily taller. It looks taller. But that doesn't mean that it is. And... okay, we get a sign. So while Jens isn't immediately here right now... okay... I'm not sure how we're going to catch thieves here at night. Well, we might... hello. Oh. We might manage to catch them in the day. It's unlikely. I'm not feeling particularly safe here right now. What with monsters constantly being on the outskirts of this small settlement. I haven't found Olgerd. And... I think he said he was a field worker in the farms here. Tenor, you have a name?
How's the garden going?
Is going.
I see that. How are you planning to catch the thieves?
No one to catch, is there? It's the hobsters, those big-eared freaks, nicking the grapes, taking them back to the cave to munch.
Don't you think you should do something about that?
Can't leave my post. Guard duty, innit?
Right, I don't suppose you could tell us where this cave is by any chance. But I also thought it was hobsters, from what I was told. So I may very well be looking into that soon. Preferably when it's not quite night time. And maybe after I've managed to have a good night's rest. There's more than one guard here.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Well, because he doesn't have anything better to wear, I'm afraid. Right. Let's follow this path again. Back the way it led. Given that we've had good reason to traverse it twice. And see if we can find ourselves somewhere nice to stay for a bit. That looks like Ranter fighters to me. And we're not even good enough to beat the basic baby level Ranter fighter, the last one, because he is really hard work. So with that established... Oi.
Oh, it's Tristan.
Nameless. And again. We're definitely gaining a bit of a reputation around the island as that young lad who bothered to join the Knights of the Order of the Seven, and hey... I don't suppose you know. This is going back that way, isn't it? Let's presume the answer is a yes. That's where we put the box. There's something in there. They want us to... Is it this? I think it is. I think the yellow interaction dots are for that sack. Let's not go down there and instead explore this way dangerously, and maybe, if we're really lucky... Hello?
Do you have something for me?
I believe I have.
I have your order.
All right. Let's see what you've got. Excellent. That's everything. Here's your gold.
That's highly appreciated. I don't suppose you know where a chap could find a bed for the night round here. Okay, got ourselves a second windmill here. I don't believe it's one I've already visited.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Same reason you're wearing
Oh,
that junk,
it's
mate.
Tristan.
Somebody seems to like me. Not necessarily very much. Oh, we are definitely into the area now. So around here is where it gets troublesome. I believe the vantage point is somewhere over there. Excuse me, sir. Are you hiding behind a fence with no intention of interaction? Apparently, okay. Okay, just a nameless peasant. Got it. You would imagine, with so many people being here, that this would be a busy location that gets a lot of visits. And someone would set up some kind of hostelry or inn interesting place to put a ladder to help change the lamp when it needs changing. I'm not seeing an easy way to get up there, but let's try. I don't suppose there's anyone here to interact with at this time of night. Okay. Well, I suppose in the interest of our survival... Oh. How are you doing for drink? Pretty good. Fatigue? Yeah, okay. So we got a decent amount of energy. We're in a good state. We're also in a fairly safe location. We've read part 1 previously. Arek, reason. Okay, so yeah, he's the one who was getting all uppity. Having met the right people on Tantares and beyond, Arek sprang into action. First, he gained the support of the young warriors on his island. The Lord Protector won over their hearts and minds with his impassioned speeches of superiority and many sweet promises. Dissent, on the other hand, was ruthlessly crushed. His opponents were jailed or murdered. With that taken care of, he took to sea. Arek started small, assuming full command of the cross strait and intercepting ships bound for a starter from the most distant islands, Nemas and Basalt. They delivered his message. The king has gone mad. Anyone who sets foot on the capital's harbour will be thrown in jail and executed shortly thereafter. Only Tantares can protect you. The 6th and 7th islands decided to remain impartial and observe the events as they unfolded. Maor was too exhausted by the feuds of its houses to pay attention to any of the conflict. Center had always allied with Tantares and started supplying Arek with armour and weapons right away. The 5th island, however, will be covered in the 3rd book, which I believe we have been unable to procure. Storming's War 1, 2, 5. I think we can get 4 from a bookshop now. Whoever the Quartermaster's notes, I believe I've read this. Yeah. I have Grey Black Volume 2, I think we've read that. How Men of War Fight. Not the first entry. I think we read this as well. How quickly the winds change. If someone had told my pa that one day the crown wouldn't just stop turning up. Yeah, I've read this one. Screw it, one more judges and starts paying. That's how they turn to banditry. You know what? This map may relate to somewhere in this area, as we've explored many others. I'm not seeing anything obviously that aligns to this at all. Maybe I should utilize the night to familiarize myself with the layout of this place. It would also make sense to go have a look for thieving hobsters and try and track them back to their cavern. Of course, the guard's assumption about the hobsters may be entirely incorrect. The fact that I suspected the same thing from the description of chunks being picked differently to the workers. Yeah. So I believe this will connect up and be a shortcut. Hello, don't mind me. Do you have a name? No. Okay. So if I just follow this path to the bridge. Okay, this one. This may not be the same location. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there.
Are the fish biting?
I sure wish they were, bitch. Only catching small fries, only fit for the street dogs, bitch.
Okay, bitch. I gotta get going, bitch. Yeah, I think the vineyard was down that way, wasn't it? Okay. So if we ignore that bridge, head up this way. Again, why am I running? Because I might be wanting to try and catch the thieves before morning. I mean, I'm running and in a modicum of armor. They'd hear me coming. But up here, I believe this is the... yeah. Okay. On the other side of this bridge, I may be in somewhat dangerous territory until I can make it back to the vineyard. At which point I believe I would be safe were it not for the potential thieves harassing me, if I get to see them in action. Okay, let's get excited. Let's think of this as... oh, what is it? It's from the Lord of David, with the mice stealing his corn. Yeah, from the whole Rhiannon cycle of stories. In that she holds them all together. I mean, come on, it comes after Pwyll and Aron and the Badger in the Bag. For some reason, some people like the Badger in the Bag the most about the story of Pwyll and Aron. It's more of an afterthought, really, in some ways. I'm not even... is it even from the same story? Is it from the next one in the cycle? I can't remember. Anyway, that's Welsh mythology for you. Pretty obscure. Even more obscure, knowing how hard it is to get to my copy at the moment. I had to go to that building today, actually, and I had to whack my way through thick brambles with a stick because I didn't have a good blade to hand. And so many thorns in my garments to remove afterwards. The plants really attacked me quite viciously. And the problem is, I'll have to get all the way back there if I want to actually deal with it. So, yeah, this is definitely a very different location. And I don't know where the cave is that the hobsters will be coming from. It probably won't be right on the edge of this place. Thinking it's more likely to be over there somewhere. Although we do have this path here behind me, which I'm a bit reluctant to try, as there are many wild beasts about which have waylaid us when... okay, we're not leaving the grounds just yet. That's a cliff. If we're looking for a cave entrance, a cliff would be a good place to start. This fellow seems safe enough here. And this one. I'm not going to try steal from that sack. That looks like we can pick it. Okay. The well-maintained lantern would indicate that this road is frequently travelled, and not a source of great danger. However, it might also simply be trying to draw our attention to this point. That's the windmill back up there, isn't it? Yes, it is. And on the other side of this fence, we know there are dangerous things. At this point, I'm almost feeling inclined to stay here through the night. Now then, we've got a fence for our security, that's good. We can obviously hop the fence, but should we want to? I'm not sure we should. We should maybe try and find another way, because I think I've seen a path on the other side of this fence. But not really beyond the bottom of this ladder very much. Okay, that is looking blocked off, so we'll go this way. Again, I'm learning the layout of the place, you know, trying to lock it in, get a bit of a good feel for what's going on here. So that if I have to traverse it in a hurry, I can do so relatively safely. And obviously I'm looking for a path leading off to the left down here to see if I can continue my exploration of this fine location. I can sneak through here if I want to. Getting out this way is considerably harder and does not appear to be fully intended. So let's learn the intended layout and also see if we can connect this up to that other location. So that's a priest. Fortunately, we do not require his blessings just yet. Oh, a resting spot. Perfect. Not that we get to actually rest, but we get to rest. So with that out of the way, we'll remove our helmet. You know what, we'll put our leather cap on, why not? Makes us feel like a regular guy in his armour, which regular guys wouldn't bother to wear. So now, we've seen this before and been along this path. I don't suppose any of you chaps would happen to be the fellow I'm looking for. Maulers, I see. Let's just carry on by for now, because we can explore down that way another time. Wait, this is where it started getting dangerous, isn't it? Oh well, we got some kind of protective headgear, that'll do. Hello? You two... You don't know anyone I need to look for. Okay, fine. Hey. You got a name? Oh! I found her. Don't I... I think I know that already. Silver bar. These are very nice. Not that I have the money right now. Smelting silver from valuables. That would really help us. Don't worry, lady. I'll just...
We're under attack!
Why is he wearing that junk?
Why? No! Look, mate, terribly sorry. Oh! It's not me. Okay.
That was skillful.
Nice hit!
Congratulations to whoever felled this foul monster. I thought they really didn't want me being in that tent. Hey. Okay, you just have a hat and food. Lots of things that would be quite nice for us, but no conversation, these two. That is bizarre. Is this a... He doesn't look that hostile to me.
Fog's rolling in. Weather looks grim.
Erato, you have a name, and no conversation again. We're getting a lot of that recently. How many good hides do we have? We have 3. It's not very many. Oh well. I should probably make and sell some leather. Something died. Okay, well let's head on over this way. I don't imagine you're the man I'm looking for, lady. Through a simple process of elimination and looking at you with my eyes, and even walking up to check if you had a name. Speaking of which, though, neither is he. Now, the other one of the 3 friends did appear to have a weapon and maybe a little bit of armor, so I'm imagining the one we're looking for here might also be a bit geared up for trouble. I should also be looking for someone to ask about the mill. Wow, they really don't like talking on the fences, do they? Okay, you are nameless. And this actually leads to the mill. Excellent stuff. And I don't see a miller to question. Okay. So the resting spot in this area does mean that we could explore it quite a bit. Looks like there's a building up there. Multiple buildings, actually. We could spend quite a long time here without a good bed, but we will eventually need sleep. Additionally, we need to take care of our biological needs. Lady, you can't help me.
Why is he wearing that junk?
Maybe he's trying to fit in with the rest of you. Oh, another caretaker. Okay, well, I don't suppose... No, we don't have any guardsman daggers, do we? He says, immediately going to check. We have a guardsman's dagger. What are they offering? We could sell it for like 60, couldn't we? Okay, yes, yes, yes. Yes, unreservedly, we need this.
Do you have something for me?
Apparently I do.
I have your order.
All right. Let's see what you've got. Excellent. That's everything. Here's your gold.
And that's good gold. Right. odds are we're not getting 5,000 by the time we hit level 18. So we're probably getting one of the lesser skills again. You know what I should do? I can't see if the area over there is... There's a big tower over there. If the area across this bridge, which I have not yet explored. Oh, this is not where I thought it was. Different bridge. Okay. Because there's no way that's the way we came in here. Hello there. Oh, it's you again. Alright.
What kind of tool do you need?
I'm not going to steal that. Oh, this looks suspiciously like we are heading towards... Okay. I've got a horrible feeling the map point is like just over this way. Now, yes, I was checking it to see if he had a name. There's this path as well.
Non-negotiable.
Oh, hello, gentlemen. Wow. It's almost as if they didn't develop this area very much, or they didn't expect a lot of people to get here this early. Maybe there'll be quests here later on. But these people currently have nothing to do with us, except from being basic merchants. Why does this feel like... Okay, oh, we're back here again. Alright. I wonder if the daily rewards for the Gravediggers Guild boards aren't global, but are in fact localized to different areas. My initial impression so far has been that they're a global thing, but I think I only got another one because I rested overnight through till morning, and they may have refreshed my
Rough to
orders.
be sure, but life goes on.
So, there are Ranter fighters here. And there also appear to be some maulers, which our hammer is not best suited for. But in case we engage them, it might do us well to be prepared. Nothing immediately down there that's visible, that's good. It's the path off here to the right I was thinking of. So, absolutely Ranter fighters. And her hair just changed colour because we got closer. I think the maulers are over this way. Two maulers and a stinger. Might be a bit rough on us. We may end up needing to consume a potion if we do that. No name. Okay. Perhaps I'll return here later. Might be nice to say hello and just get the quest for Ranter in this place done, but Ranter is just a very difficult minigame because of the opponents that are arrayed against you. Oh, hello. Right. Oh, double hello. Okay. Oh, shit. Is he going to attack it? Or he's going to attack it, okay. Okay, thank you. Now. Tristan, offline. Break the fucking line. Oh my god. Right. There's two of them. Shit. Fucking offline. Okay.
You won't leave here alive!
Mate. You almost didn't leave here alive. Surprised you didn't pick up an injury. And I think we saw another human foe over that way, in the distance. Time to get out of here. At least now we know this path is dangerous, and probably doesn't lead to more farmlands. Although if we can eat 10 more of these cabbage pies, or a lot more of these 10 cabbage pies, we should gain a point of dexterity. Let's have one of the others as well while we're at it. Vary it up a bit. So I need to find a farmer, need to find a vantage point for the map, both of which may take quite a lot of time and effort.
Coming from the capital.
Well, I heard their leader was given the boot.
Are you serious?
Aye.
Can't trust anyone nowadays.
That's for sure.
Death has come to our island.
Soon, we will be dead too.
Maybe someone will come and save us.
Nobody cares.
But the one almighty. They arrested someone in the port last night.
Glad it wasn't me. And I should probably a little bit more to get that health back. Now hang on. Because this also looks like, that looks like a woman. This looks like farmland, and I might find the fellow I'm looking for. What?
Everyone get over here! Sound the alarm!
Okay, that looks like a problem. Maybe, just maybe, it's either highly resistant to hammers. Oh no, don't you dare steal my kill, man. It's my first time fighting one of these and I want the experience points. And to get it in the journal. Pick up the knife. Mate, was that your knife? And your cleaver? don't want to steal your things, but... Oh, hello! Perfect!
Dobbs says hello.
Oh, still alive, is he? Well, tell him hello from me too.
He's getting his old friends back together. You included.
Took SARS! How could I say no? There's just one thing. Lost my axe, I did. And I'm not going anywhere without it. Professional habit. Looked high and low around here already, so I'm starting to suspect someone nicked it. If you find my axe, I'll head out.
Now, we found an idiot with an axe and relieved him of it, which may have broken this quest. But it might not be the same axe. We should probably continue to look around in case we find it. Great thief. No. Olgerd will not go to meet Dobbs about his axe. He believes one of the locals must have found it and taken it for themselves. Now, a lot of people have had a lot of trouble with this one, so I might look in between episodes. Although, I was just having a hard enough time trying to find Olgerd, because I was looking in the wrong place. So, I think I'm probably going to draw the episode to a close now. Yeah, sure. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'll have to say goodbye for now, though, and see you all soon. Cheerio, everyone.